It's the professional MasterChef quarter-final. These 4 chefs triumphed in their heats, and tonight they face 2 tough challenges designed to test them even further.
I'm trying not to feel too much pressure. I was expecting it, but at the same time, it kind of still knocks you for 6.
I've set my own bar quite high now, but you're only as good as your last dish, so we'll see what happens.
The stakes are definitely higher now, so I will throw everything at it.
Coming in today, I'm definitely nervous. I just want to get in there, cook, do what I do best, and hopefully it's enough.
First, they will need to create a standout dish using a mystery ingredient.
This looks a little hectic.
Yes, I'm sorry.
You all right?
Then go on to cook for 3 of the country's top food critics.
That's just ridiculously good.
I think it's absolutely lovely.
Only the very best will earn a place in Knockout Week.
We have 4 exciting chefs getting ready for a battle.
I want to see ambition, I want to see drive, and I want to see hunger to stay in the competition.
Chefs, welcome to your quarterfinal. We've seen some amazing dishes from you so far, and you need to keep that going. This is an invention test.
This is about imagination, pushing boundaries and taking your food up to the next level. Show us what you're all about. Underneath the box in front of you is the key to your dish. Chefs, lift up the box and reveal your ingredient. Chefs, I'm not so sure why you look so scared. It's chicken. Chicken legs, chicken thighs. You've got the hearts, you've got the liver, you've got the wings. Everything but the breasts. We want you to make one stunning plate of food. And to help you create this dish, we are opening up the MasterChef larder. Chefs, as you can see, there's a beautiful array of ingredients with vegetables, pulses, spices, herbs, salads, fruit, alcohol, stocks and sauces. So much to choose from. You're going to have 10 minutes to come up and choose your ingredients, 70 minutes to cook and serve.
We're giving our chefs the tastiest part of the chicken.
They can use ballantines, they can bread them, they can make mousses, and you can debone them, flatten them out. They can make little parfaits with the livers and the hearts. There's so much they can do. It's what are they going to choose from our larder that's going to make these second cuts so interesting.
I wasn't expecting chicken at all. I was kind of prepared for pastry, so it's thrown me off a little bit.
The chicken's great. You can play around with it a lot, so yeah, definitely happy with it.
I think we was going to Kentucky. Everyone loves a bit of fried chicken.
My head went straight to chicken leek mushroom. I know it's going to work, so I've got a few things I'm going to add there that should bring it up a next level.
Can they handle the pressure of creating a dish in the moment from scratch? This is what we're about to find out.
"27-year-old junior sous chef Georgia now works in London, but spent several years living and working in Europe. After a nervous start in the skills test,
Shaking like a leaf.
she blew the judges away with her Normandy-inspired tartare in the second round.
It's a wow factor. I really, really like that. Well done.
Would definitely say I'm a lastminute.com kind of chef. It kind of just comes to me. So I'm hoping that happens today. So today I'm taking you to Italy. I'm planning on doing a pasta with a chicken ragu sauce with lots of herbs and garlic and some lemon.
Oh, nice. What are you doing for the pasta?
I'm still working it out, but I'm going for a filled pasta with chicken liver pate. Then I'm thinking about some crispy chicken skin. Yeah, ideas are still coming.
How are you with inventions then?
I worked for a year at a charity where we relied on surplus ingredients to cook for vulnerable homeless people. We were cooking for 120 people a day, and we could get some very random stuff in the delivery.
Amazing. So this would...
Should be a breeze.
Yeah,
2 plates.
Well, I hope so.
So Georgia's using the thighs to make a chicken ragu. She's got them gently cooking in milk. But when I think of the word ragu, it's cooked for hours and hours and hours. So how to get the best flavour in a short period of time, that's the key.
The chicken liver parfait, she's taking the chicken livers, she's cooking them off with some shallots and some herbs, adding some wine to it, bit of cream, and then blend it nice and smooth. The chicken liver parfait makes you still be a little bit undercooked so that when the pasta dough is cooking, it will just finish it off.
I spent a lot of time making pasta in Italy. I used to give classes on how to make fresh pasta, so this better be good, basically.
Chefs, 20 minutes have gone.
23-year-old Polly was once a professional golfer. Now she works as a demi-chef de partie in London. After a solid start in the skills test, she followed up with an impressive but overly ambitious signature dish.
Everything on my dish is very nicely done. My criticism is a lot of ingredients. Now let's just tone it down just a little bit.
Nothing I do has recipes. I like to just chuck a bit in there, chuck a bit in there. Everything's always an invention test, I think, when I cook.
Your quarterfinal,
Yes.
cooking with a smart.
There you go.
What are you making?
The first thing that came to mind when I saw liver and onions. So I'm gonna do like a really nice, almost ragu-ish.
You're still working this out, aren't you?
No.
Which is fine.
No.
Well, it's OK to develop.
It's
Yep.
a work in progress. I'm just gonna, pack full of flavour.
Okay. Polly, you used to be a pro golfer.
Yeah.
What was more stressful, like being in some golfing tournament or doing an invention test here in MasterChef Kitchen?
Golf is a lot like cooking, and you sometimes just have a bad day. But today is not the day to have a bad day, so.
I think what we've got here with Polly is a posh style of a chicken stew.
We've got the offal with onion.
I don't like working with offal. It's just gross. I don't want to cook a cow's tongue, you know what I mean?
We're just taking some cannellini beans and cooking it down with pancetta. The onions need to be stewed down, wonderful and sweet.
She's using a thigh and she's going to be pan-frying that. I think it's important that you get the chicken beautifully cooked, maybe a little bit crispy, render it down. I think this dish is going to be simple. When you're carving a thigh on top of a stew, there's nowhere to hide. Chefs, you are halfway.
30-year-old Ben is head chef in a gastro pub near Bristol. Despite a disappointing skills test, he won over the judges in the next round, combining precise seafood cookery with classical techniques.
The fish cookery is beautiful. The mussels are perfect, just divine.
I actually feel OK about the invention test. I have to write a menu daily with whatever we've got. It should just be another day in the office.
Ben, how did you feel when you saw our key ingredient?
I was actually really happy. I love chicken, love eating chicken, love cooking chicken.
I heard the word floating around Kentucky. Are you going to do it?
Yeah, I'm going to do a take on refined fried chicken.
What's the special herbs and spices you're going to use then?
I can't tell you.
Oh, don't give me that.
It's a special mix.
Unfortunately,
You have to tell us.
you're going to have to tell me.
I've got some cumin, some espelette pepper, some ground ginger, a little bit of cinnamon, and some smoked paprika.
So you would serve a dish like this in your restaurant?
Yeah, for sure. Normally in a burger, so this is something a little bit new.
I've got to say, Ben, I'm really looking forward to this. In fact, I hope it's finger-licking delicious.
Yeah, I can just imagine Marcus and Monica both at a chicken shop after a long day in the kitchen.
I think this is going to be, a fun take on fried chicken. We've got a chicken fat mash, yes please, braised carrot, crispy chicken skin, and a malt gravy. It definitely sings of delicious.
don't want too much of the mashed potato. I want to taste the chicken fat running through it. Benny's making a chicken gravy, but he's using a malt ale, so he needs to be very careful in the reduction of that because it can go quite bitter. That's the one flavour that concerns me the most about this dish.
Originally from New Zealand, 28-year-old junior sous chef Patrick now works in a 2 Michelin star kitchen in London. After an absolute disaster in the skills test,
That is raw egg white. You're out of practice in the pastry department.
he pulled it back with a knockout venison dish, elegantly presented and packed with flavour.
Delicious plate of food, thank you.
Thank you, chef. Coming from a Michelin background, dishes are tried, tested and perfected before they make it out onto a menu to the guests. So Invention test, a different experience for me. But look, I'm a chef at the end of the day. I've been cooking for long enough, so I should be okay.
You're now cooking in the quarterfinal. How are you feeling?
I'm feeling good now. Obviously, I was very, very scared coming in, but now I've got something in my head. I'm feeling a bit more confident. I'm doing a classic French blanquette sauce, so loads of white wine in there, slowly reducing. I'm going to finish it with creme fraiche and cream, something nice and rich on the plate. Then I've decided to do mousseline with the cooked chicken livers, some fondant potatoes, bit of Swiss chard. So I just went for classic safe flavours, and now I'm trying to get them all onto a plate in a beautiful way, something a bit different.
What is it about the classics that you love doing?
Everyone's familiar with classics, you know, in a challenge like this, I wanted something familiar. I didn't want to be stressing out or put myself out there too much. I'm definitely playing it safe today. I think the skills and the different elements to this dish is going to be enough to impress you guys. I hope so anyway.
Patrick, do it justice. Good luck.
Thank you, chef.
Patrick's going classical. Chicken thigh, which is boned out, stuffed with livers and anchovy mousseline. He's now rolling that and tying it up.
Patrick's going to make sure that he seals the chicken thighs nicely so the filling of the mousseline doesn't spill out.
We've got a potato fondant. It needs to be melted in the mouth, full of butter and deliciousness, beautifully coloured on the outside. And I really love the sound of that blanquette sauce. Lots of flavour of the chicken bones and the chicken skin and the herbs, but of course white wine, passed out and then finished with cream. Monica and I both know what a good blanquette sauce is, and when you mention that on a menu, we're looking for big flavour. 10 minutes remaining, OK? 10 minutes for your ultimate chicken dish.
Definitely getting there. All of my elements are kind of here, so now it's time just to work out how to plate it up. So.
Ben, I think the Colonel will be proud of these. Very nice.
Thank you, chef.
Right, chefs, you've got 5 minutes left. If you're not plating, you need to start thinking about it pretty quick.
That's burnt. Don't look at that.
This looks a little hectic.
Yes, I'm sorry.
You all right?
Oh, gosh.
You gonna make
it's
it?
It's just,
You've still got time.
yeah.
You've got 4 minutes left, Georgia. 4 minutes is a lifetime. Right, chef, step back, stop cooking. Time is up. Polly, come and join us.
Demi-chef de partie Polly is serving a pan-fried chicken thigh, topped with crispy enoki mushrooms, sitting on a bean and pancetta ragu with onions, chicken livers, chicken heart, and a herb oil.
Polly, nice presentation. A tad bit on the rustic side, but I think it can be like that when you're making a ragu. The ragu itself is creamy. You've got the beans, there's a little bit of pancetta. You have used the offal, which I commend, and I like the way the chicken thigh is cooked. I do feel, though, that you could have done a whole lot more to really elevate the chicken bits that you chose. Bring some of your personality into it, Polly. Don't be afraid to just try something different.
I think the ragu is delicious. I love the way you brought the offal into that. Enjoying the herbs. I like the texture of it. The beans, there's not too many. Good sauce. I'm enjoying that. If there's just one area that I think you could have worked on and improved, was the thigh itself. I think you could have flattened it out, put something through it, maybe rolled it up, give it a bit of a roast into the oven. Let's start punching above our weight, shall we?
Thank you. No, it went all right, yeah. Could have been a lot worse, I think. It was like a B, you know. Could have gotten an A, but, you know, I'd take a B any day.
You look nervous.
I am. I am not very happy with what I've produced.
Why?
I just feel like I let the nerves get the better of me.
Junior sous chef Georgia has made ravioli parcels filled with chicken liver parfait, served with shredded chicken thigh, a chicken herb and garlic ragu, mushrooms, peas, and grated parmesan.
Georgia, I think your presentation is actually a representation of how you are feeling. You've made lovely ravioli parcels and then sort of hid them underneath everything so that you were almost unsure you wanted us to find them. But the pasta making, spot on. I like the idea of the pulled chicken thighs, but maybe put them under the pasta so they're not drying out on top and they're soaking up all this wonderful sauce. It's creamy, it's delicious.
The chicken liver parfait in the ravioli is absolutely fabulous. It's got a lovely parfait, pâté-style farmhouse flavour, which I love about chicken livers. I'm surprised you got that made in such a short period of time to that quality. Start putting the doubt to one side, because there's a good cook in you. What we need to see now is you just sort of start to flourish and stop worrying.
I'm just...
Get on with it.
Yeah.
At the end, I'm quite happy I got a plate of food up because it didn't look like I was. God, it's so hard to do it in the time. And it's just that panic that builds up and I'm shaking the whole time.
Well done, mate. Sounding good.
Yeah, better than I thought.
Good.
Ben, come up and join us.
Head chef Ben has cooked spiced fried chicken, crispy chicken skin, sautéed chicken heart, maple glazed carrot, chicken fat mash, and a malt gravy.
Ben is possibly the fanciest fried chicken I've seen served up.
Carrots are sweet, beautifully cooked. Your chicken skin is crunchy. Your chicken thigh is crunchy. I think you could have been braver than this. I think you could have gone a little bit further on those spices and really let them sing out and done something really interesting with the barbecue-y type of spicy sauce going on the side.
The fried chicken is so crunchy. The chicken fat mashed potato, it's delicious. I actually just enjoyed a few spoonfuls of that before I even got to the crispy chicken. Your sauce, which you really reduced down, it's almost like an intense chicken gravy with mash, and it's just delicious. But the hearts, mine are quite undercooked. Have you done anything that blew me away? Well, not really, but I'll happily finish the rest of this, minus the hearts.
So a mixed bag, but my head's not down. There's a tasty plate of food, so I'm not too disheartened.
Finally, it's junior sous chef Patrick. He's cooked a chicken thigh stuffed with a farce of chicken liver, anchovy, lemon zest, and Swiss chard, with fondant potatoes, pan-fried leeks and asparagus, finished with a blanquette chicken sauce.
Patrick, I'm kind of wondering where the rest of your chicken is. There isn't enough of it. There isn't enough of the filling. I think you could have been braver. There was so much more of the chicken that you could have used on this dish. The sauce is rich chicken flavour. You reduced it down, so much wine in there, and then a bit of sharpness from the creme fraiche. It's delightful, and I think is the most flavoursome thing you've got on this plate.
You could have done with a touch more colour underneath the fondants, but overall, they're beautifully cooked. The leek is clean and washed and delicious. But I have to say, your sauce is sensational. It's the star of the plate, without a doubt.
Without the sauce, I don't think it would have been a very good dish in their eyes. I would have definitely done something different given the chance again. So there's always things to improve, and you're never, ever going to put a dish up that you're completely happy with, I don't think.
Invention test. It pushes you. There's no two ways about that. Listen, guys, all four of you, take on board the criticism that we've given you, build on it. Next time you're in this kitchen, you're cooking to keep yourselves in the competition. Chefs, why don't you go and take a break, because what's coming up next is massive.
Cheers, mate.
Great challenge for our chefs. Great skills on show, but I want to see more confidence. I want to see our chefs step out of the safe zone and take some risk.
Four very different styles, all interesting, but I think all four chefs need to just take it up another notch. Welcome back into the kitchen. Good to see you. Welcome to your critics round. One of the biggest moments of your career. You're all cooking for a place in Knockout Week. There's a lot at stake today. Not only are you cooking for Monica and myself, you're going to be cooking for Leyla Kazim, Xanthe Clay, and Jay Rayner. Three of the biggest food writers and critics in the country. Our critics are looking for the next shining star, so take this as a massive opportunity to show them how good you really are.
At the end of this, sadly, one of you will be leaving the competition. 2 courses in 1 hour and 15 minutes. I wish you the best of luck. Off you go.
Yeah, I'm a little bit nervous. I'm excited, a real range of emotion. I've got a fair amount of work to do. I just want to make sure I'm not rushing about at the end.
Get my head down, get it all done.
Big day, a lot of pressure. Excited though, you know, it's not often you get an opportunity to cook for people quite prestigious like this, you know. It's exciting. Going into this round, I think I got a little bit to prove. The last round didn't go as exactly to plan as I hoped. So let's just make sure my stuff comes up perfect, and yeah, hopefully it's enough.
Hey, Patrick, how are you feeling cooking for our critics today?
Good, excited to see what I can do. So today I am serving tostada, a white asparagus dish with lardo di colonnata, crispy pancetta crumb, and Vanjone and Comte sauce. To follow, I am doing a take on a chowder. It's one of my dad's favourite dishes, something I've sat beside him in plenty of pubs in Ireland, where he's from. So it's a dish close to my heart. I try to reinvent it and, you know, upscale it in a way. So I've used gurnard fish, something that's you don't often see on a plate in restaurants.
It's the sort of fish that you cook and you crush it up in your bisque, your classic bisque.
I get that, but I think it's a beautiful fish. It can be amazing, and I'd love to show that these cheaper fish, they're amazing to work with as well, you know? We don't just have to use them for soups and stocks and things like that.
How's that fish cooked?
I'm gonna sous vide it. It'll just be lightly poached at 56 degrees for about 12 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, hopefully that comes out with the perfect cuisse, and I'll just dress that nicely on the plate.
I love the sound of your menu, Patrick. It's got some really interesting twists that I'm certainly looking forward to.
Makes 2 of us.
Good luck.
Thank you, chefs. A lot to do today. It's gonna be a big push to get these dishes ready for the judges.
Patrick's first course is white asparagus, flavours of prosciutto crumbs and lardo di colonnato, pork fat, which has been aged and spiced. A very classic French-inspired dish here, and I do like the sound of it. He's going to make sure the white asparagus is cooked through properly. White asparagus needs more cooking than your typical greens.
What an interesting sauce, a Comte and Vanjone sauce, so salty, cheesy flavour, and then, of course, the Vanjone, which has got its own sweet notes. Real big flavours going on here. He's basically putting the cheese into the sauce, letting it just gently melt away. Interesting combinations.
Patrick's main course, he's using gurner, one of his favourite fish.
It's a fish that you normally use for making a lobster bisque. It's got big flavour, and it's nice to see it being used. You've got to scale it properly, you've got to skin it well, and you've got to make sure there's no bones inside. And then he's got some beautiful shellfish. He's got cockles, he's got mussels, and he's got razor clams. He's using the stock of those 3 shellfish to make his chowder. So he's using absolutely everything up, and I think that's great.
Food
Food always tastes better when there's a meaning behind it. It's so much easier to make something taste amazing. But when you are cooking with some sentiment and some love, that's what I'm doing today. That's it, that's what I'm focusing on right now.
Polly, cooking for critics, something you've done before?
Yeah, we've had critics in before, and you know, well, I usually see the head chef sweating.
Hey, all you got to do is just cook some nice food and you should be OK.
Yeah, that simple, that easy, you know? Yeah.
Speaking of which, what are you cooking for them?
For starters, it's a take on my grandma's famous cheese and potato flan. So I'm making the inside of it as she would make it, but then I'm just going to put it in the espuma just to aerate it a little bit, give it a nice texture with some pickled xanthe and a beautiful seared scallop on top.
So the centrepiece of the dish is a scallop with a potato and cheese flan flavoured sauce.
My second dish is inspired by my girlfriend is Lebanese. So I've got some beautiful Lebanese flavours coming through. So I've got 7-spice lamb rack with garlic lebne, sumac marinated courgettes. I'm doing a pomegranate molasses jus, so I'm trying to get that on as quick as possible.
Does your girlfriend know that you're cooking this dish today?
Yes, she does. She's tried it, she loves it, so I've got her authentic approval.
Another person to please, then.
Yeah.
So you got Nan to please,
yeah,
girlfriend to please,
yeah,
us to please,
no
and
pressure.
3 critics to please.
Yeah, no pressure.
That's a big day. Polly, always cooking with a smile. Love it. Doesn't matter how much the pressure is on her, she keeps it positive.
Polly's first course, a flavour memory that she used to have with her gran. You've got this lovely combination of cooked potatoes in milk with Comté cheese, cooked down, mixed up into the blender. She's going to be serving it aerated. But the base of this dish is the scallop, beautiful scallops, which she's pan frying.
These are like XL scallops. These are monsters. So it'll be good. It'll be nice.
It's all about getting the correct pan temperature, putting them in at the right time and making sure that they're turned and seasoned at the right time too. Xanthe in vinegar. I like the sound of that. Basically, it's a salty green vegetable. It's delicious. And I think it'll be a lovely complement to that rich sauce as well.
She's using a 7-spice mix to marinate her lamb rack. Polly's cooking the lamb rack on the bone, so she's quite a bit of layer of fat on that, which is wonderful. She's got to make sure that it's seared and rendered down nicely. And I want to taste the Lebanese 7 spices running through the lamb rack.
And then we've got a molasses jus. Be very careful with pomegranate molasses. It can be very, very sweet.
Polly's making a garlic labneh, so it's drained yogurt and flavour of garlic. It's got to have good body. Ben, what are you cooking for our critics today?
For my starter, I've got green asparagus, pickled white asparagus, Jersey Royals, a brown butter hollandaise, and ham on a Berrico.
Nice. What is your second dish?
Pan-roasted lamb rump with spiced aubergine puree, sheep's milk yoghurt, mint dressing, hazelnuts and bulgur wheat, and a lamb sauce.
What's inspired these dishes?
It's just food I like to eat. I think it's delicious, it's seasonal, and yeah, hopefully you guys think the same.
So you're cooking food that you're confident about, you're doing something that you love, you believe in, and that's what it's all about today, yeah?
Yeah, I'm a chef who's worked predominantly in pubs. I don't think it's a brush to be tarred with. I think it's something to celebrate. So yeah, here to represent with other pub chefs.
Refined pub grub, could we say?
We can say that. I've had elements of both these dishes on my menus before, but never as a whole. You could say I've designed it specifically for this round, the critics round. These dishes are delicious and they'll work as long as I get them right.
His first course is all about asparagus.
This is going to be about good cookery of the white and the green. They're both very different. The white asparagus is pickled and the green one is being cooked in butter, so different textures.
Ben is making hollandaise. We're using brown butter, so it's going to have a wonderful nuttiness to it.
Our critics, I guarantee, will have tasted these flavours before. Ben has just got to push it to new heights. Ben's main course is lamb rump. The key to good lamb rump is rendering the fat down, cooking at the right temperature, but lamb rump that's undercooked is chewy, overcooked is just not good. He's got to get it absolutely right. Beautifully pink and beautifully tender. The aubergine, you've got cumin, you've got sumac, and that's going to be roasted in the oven. So you really want to get a slow cook because you want those flavours to be absorbed by the aubergine itself. The mint dressing is a lovely addition. I like the sound of that. It's the mint and vinegar flavour is what makes the mint sauce really work with lamb.
always, I am a bit too ambitious. I always give myself a bit too much work. It's probably something I need to learn to cut back on because it is hard to get it all done, but if you can, I think it's worth it.
Hello, Georgia.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm okay. A lot of work to do.
Well, that was your choice, not ours.
I know.
Self-inflicted.
Yeah.
Tell us, what are your dishes?
For my main course, Iberico pork with romesco, patatas bravas, but without the brava sauce. I'm doing aioli instead, and crispy ham.
What's inspired that?
So my parents used to live in Spain, and so I've spent a lot of time going out there, enjoying holidays.
Sounds wonderful.
What's your second dish?
So my dad's called it a G's cake because my name at home is G. So G's cake is my version of a cheesecake.
Right.
Yeah.
Georgia's cheesecake.
Yes, with goat's cheese and apricots. I've done some rosemary shortbread.
So, family favourite, special occasion dessert?
It's kind of a new dish that I created for the competition, but it has become a family favourite. My family ate it yesterday and they really enjoyed it.
You're now cooking for the critics. You want to stay a bit longer?
I'd love to stay longer, I really would. It's been a dream to be on the show so far. I've watched it since I was a kid. Always found the judges a bit scary, but actually in real life, you're not too bad.
I'll take that.
Yeah. We're so not scary. Georgia's dishes sound great. We have an Iberico pork main course.
One of the best porks there is out there. That's just going to get seared in the pan, rested, and then carved. Some spring onions, which she's blanched, and then she's going to char them to get that lovely barbecue flavour.
The romesco sauce is what's going to bring this dish together. She's making with grilled red peppers, got almonds running through there, and some paprika.
We've also got garlic aioli. I suppose my question is, are these two big flavours going to be clashing on the plate? Love the take of Georgia's cheesecake. Shortbread biscuits got to be light and crumbly. We've got lemon, cardamom and rosemary going into the poached apricots, so some really interesting flavours there. Apricots, real soft stone fruit. Be very careful, you don't want to overboil them. You don't want them to be breaking down into mush on the plate.
Chefs, you have 15 minutes until the first course is due to be served.
Wait.
It's my first time as a critic for MasterChef The Professionals. I'm super excited to be seeing these new chefs, the up-and-coming generation, showing us what they can do.
My interpretation of a good plate of food is one where I am still eating and the other two are talking. It's when you can't put the knife and fork down.
What I'm looking for today is cooks to prove that they deserve to be here. I want to have a nice time, and they need to be thinking about that.
Here's to some delicious food.
Cheers.
Welcome, Xanthe, as well. Cheers.
Nice to have you.
Patrick, you've got 5 minutes for your first course.
Yeah.
White asparagus, lardo di colonnata, prosciutto crumb, and a Comte and Vengeance sauce.
So for me, asparagus needs to be soft, not floppy, not watery, but definitely tender in the mouth, no crunch.
The lardo di colonnata is the back fat of the pig that's been cured. It should be so thinly sliced that when it's laid over warm asparagus, you can practically see them through it.
That's your crumb.
Yes.
Smells great. Sauce?
Yes, coming walking sauce now, chef.
I'm also super excited about the sauce. Vin jaune is this kind of French version of sherry, and I think it could add real depth and bring exciting new flavours to the dish.
Are you happy?
I think so, I got there.
Off you go. Look him in the eye.
Chef.
Off you go.
Hello. So today I've cooked you guys white asparagus. On top is a thin sheet of lardo di colonnata. Underneath the sauce there, you have crispy pancetta crumb, finished with a Vin jaune and Comte sauce. Thank
Smells
you.
amazing, Patrick.
Thank you, guys. Hope you enjoy.
I admire this rather than love it. Patrick's sauce, you can taste the ingredients that are in it, but it is a very light foam. It's not as cheesy, not as rich as I was hoping for.
I appreciate the cooking of the asparagus, but I have to say I was hoping for more ham to give me that porky saltiness.
The sauce with the asparagus, I think this is working really, really well. I might have cooked the asparagus fractionally longer, but it's pretty damn good.
The asparagus is nicely cooked. I don't mind it still has a bite to it. But Patrick has been a bit timid on how much he's putting on the plate. More of that lovely crumb and more of the Xanthe running through the sauce.
Love the idea. I love the concept. But I have to say, I like the sauce to have more body. It's not hitting the right notes.
Patrick, you've got 15 minutes till your next course.
Yes, chef.
How's that going, Ad?
Looking good.
So the challenge with Patrick's chowder is the cooking times. Because razor clams, mussels and cockles, if you overcook those, it's rubber band time in the mouth.
That's the leek disc, is that right?
Yes, chef.
So we've got razor clams, we've got the mussels, and we've got cockles as well.
Oui, chef.
OK. OK, you just got to get the chowder into the jugs, yeah?
Oui.
The fact that Patrick has put chowder in inverted commas does indicate that he's got some plans.
So it's a chowder, but not a chowder, maybe.
This is a creamy, deep seafood stew. And I couldn't imagine any other way to make it.
Right, that's it, you done?
Yes, chef.
Right, let's get going.
For my main course, I've served you gurnard chowder. On the top, I've done a disc of leek, and I've garnished that with some mussels, you've got some cockles, and razor clams. On the side, you have the chowder sauce. Hope you guys enjoy.
Thanks so much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm not sure I've ever seen such a pretty chowder.
That was a push, man. That time flew, so yeah, I mean, it's a waiting game now to see what they say.
Creamy, it's rich, there's acidity, there's depth. I mean, really, that's fantastic. I would happily, you know, can I have a pint of this, please, and a table in the corner.
I am enjoying this so much. The chowder sauce is just sublime, so deep, beautiful consistency. The gurnard is just perfectly cooked, just flaking away, just opaque.
This just makes me wonder, why do we not eat gurnard more? This is an absolutely spectacular bit of fish, and the whole thing is just dreamy.
That gurnard's actually quite surprised me. That's a delicious piece of fish.
The chowder sauce has got warmth from the ginger. Patrick has managed to really pack it full of shellfish flavour. It's a good tasting plate of food here from Patrick.
Polly, you got 15 minutes before your first course, OK?
Yep.
Going to be on time?
Yeah, looking good, chef.
So, Polly's starter, she's got a premium ingredient there in the scallop, and that can do lots of the heavy lifting, but you better cook it correctly.
How are your scallops looking?
Scallops looking good. I've still got that nice translucent-y centre to them.
Love samphire, got the salty salinity of the sea.
This is Nana's secret sauce.
Yeah. Oh, it's not coming out.
Marcus,
Shake it, a good shake.
Shake, shake, shake.
Well, people tend to roll their eyes at foams. They think it's a chefy thing. They can be lovely, but they have to be done well.
Like, nothing is...
It's jammed somehow. Maybe just open it and empty it into a bowl and...
I can try spoon it.
Okay. What's left to go on?
So, just this panko crumb.
Happy?
Yeah, happy it's out now.
Right, off you go. Make Nana proud.
Hello. Thank you. Thank you. So today I've cooked a potato and Comté cheese foam, a seared scallop with beurre noisette panko, and underneath is pickled samphire. Hope you enjoy. Thank you. Thank you.
It's very accomplished. The samphire in particular is really brightening the dish. I love that charring on the scallop. Yeah, very, very comforting.
I love this. That foam is actually a really thick whirl of potato Comté sauce, and then you get this little bright pinprick of acidity from the samphire. I think it's delicious.
My favourite thing on this plate is the crumb, because it's salty, it's lemony, and it's adding texture.
The sauce is rich and thick. Scallop is sweet and delicious. I love the way she's caramelised them on the outside.
And I love the pickled samphire underneath. I love this. This is Polly's personality on a plate. Right, Polly, 15 minutes for your next course. Are you going to be on time?
I hope so.
Polly's main is Lebanese 7-spice marinated lamb racks. I love this stuff. This is bliss for me. She just has to make sure she cooks that lamb perfectly. I'd love to see a bit of fat on it, which has been crisped. Lebanese 7 spices, I need to taste them. You can't be shy with this stuff.
Courgette's very tricky vegetable to get right. Hope they're not soggy. Nobody loves a soggy courgette.
I want a lot of garlic in my yoghurt. I want loads of herbs in my salad. And then we've got a lovely pomegranate molasses jus, which will bring sweetness and acidity to the whole thing.
It's got a lot of separate things to get right, so I'm hoping every single one of those is bang on.
Go again.
Thank you.
Thank you. For main course, I've cooked you Lebanese 7-spice lamb rack with sumac marinated courgettes, garlic lebne with a herb salad dressed in za'atar, and a pomegranate molasses jus.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Thank you.
It is more nerve-wracking when you cook personal dishes. It's got a lot of sentimental value, so I don't want them to not like it.
The lamb looks a beautiful pink, and I love how the labneh is in these little teardrops of courgettes. The lamb is cooked how I like it. My only thing is I need more of that spicing.
The lamb, for me, is perfectly cooked. I don't have the problem with the spicing. It was pretty robust on mine. I sipped this sauce, and by itself, overwhelming, but actually on the plate, I thought it softened.
The courgette is not soggy, hurrah. It's just a raw marinated courgette, and that's delicious.
I love the presentation of Polly's lamb main course.
You can taste the spice. The sauce is sweet on its own, but when it comes together, it's fabulous. I think that's knockout. About 10 minutes for your first course, OK?
Yes, chef.
How are we looking, Ben?
Really good. Just about to plate up.
OK, well done.
Ben's starter sounds delicious. I'm wondering if it's going to be green asparagus or white asparagus. Me, I'm all about green asparagus.
So you've got two types of asparagus. The white asparagus is pickled and the green cooked in butter.
Yes, chef.
Jersey Royals. I'm kind of hoping they're just going to be steamed because I think that with the brown butter hollandaise would be absolutely delicious.
Hollandaise is a lovely thing. The challenge is to make sure it doesn't split.
So just finishing it with your marigold leaves and off you go?
Yes, chef. Just apple marigold and I'm done.
OK. Are you happy?
Yes, chef. Really happy.
Good luck.
Thank you. Hi, guys. So you've got, for starter, pickled white asparagus, cooked green asparagus, a brown butter hollandaise, apple marigold, Jersey roll potato, and ham on iberico. Cheers, thank you.
So this has got a real brunch vibe about it, but the flavour is so seductive. It's really delicious. The potatoes are exactly right, and the flavour of the hollandaise and the ham together is just amazing.
That white asparagus is kind of the star of the show. I'm loving the crunchiness of it. The potatoes are so nicely done, lovely and soft.
It's a classy dish. A whole bunch of ingredients that sit in each other's company very comfortably. And he certainly knows how to make a hollandaise. It's frothy and it's rich and it brings everything together.
Loving the white asparagus. Green asparagus is delicious. Potatoes have got a lovely beurre noisette finish to them.
If anything, cover it with the rest of that sauce completely because it's all working so well. He is about rustic, delicious pub food, and that's what we have from Ben.
Ben, how's your lamb?
It's a little bit under. Yeah.
Under?
It's still going, Matt.
What are you going to do?
I need to cook it, but I've running out of time.
Is that not a pan that's needed? That's raw.
Have you got butter or anything floating? Come on, let's go. You know what to do in the kitchen, chef.
Yes, chef.
Switch on.
I want my lamb rump medium rare. I don't want it rare. It shouldn't be still sort of wobbling in the middle. I just want it pink.
How's it looking now?
Cooked.
Good to go?
Yeah.
Right, let's go.
Reading this, I just love all of it. Lamb's one of my favourite meats. Aubergine, one of my favourite vegetables. Sheep's milk yoghurt. Bulgur wheat salad for texture.
The real challenge here is the lamb sauce. They really do not have a lot of time out there. So I'm hoping Ben has come up with some great plan to produce a really deep lammy jus.
Right. Okay. Take a breath.
All right,
Go on,
you're
Ben.
done. It's done now. Off you go. Well done.
That was stressful.
Yeah, he's not happy.
No.
Rightly so, though.
Hello. So you've got a lamb rump, hung sheep's yoghurt, spiced aubergine puree, bulgur wheat, lamb sauce, and mint dressing.
Lovely.
Cheers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, I messed my lamb up. Just disappointed. Just needed another 10 minutes. Such is life.
It's not quite working for me for a number of reasons. The sheep's milk yoghurt is under-seasoned. The bulgur wheat is just kind of really one-dimensional. The lamb itself, I could have done with more char on the outside, and it's just really under-seasoned.
The central item, which is this lamb rump, the cooking's just not worked. On one end, mine's completely overdone. On the other end, it's rare to under. The best thing is this lamb sauce, which has a kind of molasses caramel flavour to it. It's deep and it's rich.
I rather love the nubble of hazelnuts, but the aubergine puree definitely needs more punch, more flavour. Whether it's MasterChef Professionals standard, I'm not sure.
Lamb, quite clear, wasn't cooked. You sliced it, finished it off in the pan, just about there. You've got your mint puree that I'm not getting much mint from. It's not hitting the right notes for me.
I like bulgur wheat, and I think it's quite nice with the hazelnuts, but the mint dressing, I can't even taste it. And the aubergine isn't cooked properly. There are issues with this.
Georgia, is it all going to plan?
Just about.
The sauce looks incredible.
Thank you.
Vibrant colour.
Georgia's main dish sounds absolutely delicious. We've got Iberico pork, which is very full-flavoured and often cooked to rare, which is unusual for pork. So we'll see how she cooks it.
Oh, roast spuds as well.
They look great.
They do look good.
I want some nice potatoes, please. I want them fried. I want a nice colour on the outside.
Feels quite rich with a romesco sauce and patatas aioli, as well as that pork, which can be very rich. Just hope it's not overwhelming.
Off you go.
Thank you very much.
Tell them what it's all about, Georgia.
I will. Hello. This is very surreal.
Thank you. Oh.
You're welcome. So we've got some Secreto Iberico on a bed of romesco, spring onion that's been torched, some roasted red pepper, and then on the side you've got some crispy rosemary potatoes with aioli and crispy jamon.
Thank you.
You're very welcome.
Thanks
I really
so
hope you
much.
enjoy it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This is a happy-looking plate of food. Wow.
That is a fantastic romesco. The peppers underneath are delicious. The cooking of that pork shoulder is bang on. And then look at these little darlings.
Those potatoes, oh my goodness. Have you seen the crunch on that?
No.
I mean, that's just ridiculously good. And lovely with the little bits of jamon iberico on them as well.
Well, I think Georgia knows how to please 3 critics. The aioli is what it promises to be. It's really punchy with garlic. The only niggle I would have is that there is quite a lot of the romesco sauce.
I'll finish yours.
If there's any left.
And those potatoes, wow. Love it. Absolutely love this dish. The romesco sauce is fabulous.
I think Georgia deserves to go through just on that bowl of potatoes and the aioli itself. I think delicious food, happy food. Okay, dessert. Everything is going to be all right?
Yes, everything's going to be all right, thank you.
Okay.
Georgia's dessert is called cheesecake. Is it like a cheesecake with a shortbread base?
Is she going to make apricot jam in the time they have out there? Good luck with that.
It's got fragrance from the rosemary. It's got sweet fruitiness and lovely texture from that sesame brittle. I can't wait.
So what's left? Flowers?
Yes.
And then the crispy goat cheese?
That's the last touch, yeah?
Yep.
All right, take your 2 best plates. Off you go.
Good luck.
Thank you. Hello again. I've made for you my version of a cheesecake with goat's cheese, apricots, a rosemary shortbread, some sesame tuile, and some apricot jam and poached apricots. Enjoy.
Thank you. Thank you. So delightful and colourful and inviting. Whoa, oh, what a nice squidge. Look at that.
It's quite a savoury dessert. So you've got that slightly savoury goat cheese. You've got a very good biscuit. You've got the jam, which gives the sweetness and the acidity. I think it's absolutely lovely.
She's gone to the effort of making her own jam. You put your fork into that dessert and it all just oozes out, which I think is so fun and playful.
This little bit of fried cheese, just the most lovely counterpoint to everything else. And the little bits of thyme really worked well within the flavours. I really feel that Georgia likes to make people happy. And isn't that what it's all about?
The cheesecake itself is absolutely delicious. It's got that lovely, creamy, cheesy flavour that I think is just beautiful. And the apricot jam is fabulous.
That is delicious.
I am so happy with how that went, and to be here to cook for the critics. I think I've done myself justice, so that's the main thing.
4 good chefs, 4 chefs that really had to step it up for this round, and they did that. Overall, I think our critics ate very well today.
It wasn't without errors here and there, but I have to say it was a good cook-off.
Marcus, did you have a favourite chef from today?
I actually have 2. Polly and Georgia, for me, were brilliant. You the same?
Yes. Now, Georgia, she delivered joy on a plate. The Iberico pork with the Romanesco sauce, delicious.
Beautiful cookery. I agree. Cheesecake, creamy, delicious, light. The rosemary running through, the little sablé that was melting in the mouth. And, of course, the apricot jam. Wow.
Polly was wonderful. The scallop dish with nana sauce and those pickled xanthas underneath.
I love the spice around the outside of that lovely lamb cutlet. I thought it was absolutely delicious. It was just right for me, beautifully cooked.
Absolutely great day from Polly. So, Polly and Georgia are through.
Yep.
That leaves us Patrick and Ben to discuss. Patrick's first dish, the asparagus dish, I thought looked great, but just didn't deliver on the wonderful ingredients that he had. The wonderful crumb with the Iberico running through it. He only put a little bit on top. The sauce with the Xanthe cheese and the wine, it was just too delicate.
But I have to say, Patrick's main course was delicious. Beautiful chowder velouté with all the lovely juices that came out of the shellfish was great. As a dish, was fabulous. Our critics loved that dish as well.
Ben gave us the asparagus starter with the potatoes and then the nutty butter hollandaise sauce on it.
Rustic but full of flavour. We both enjoyed the starter from Ben, and so did our critics.
Ben's main course, the lamb rump, very undercooked. They had to go back into a pan of butter, and I'm glad he did that. But ours was fine. The critics were a bit of a mixed bag. The aubergine puree, it hadn't been roasted enough.
And I was so looking forward to the mint relish. It lacked colour, it lacked flavour, and it brought nothing to the dish.
So only one of these two chefs will go through to knockout week.
Who's it going to be, Ben or Patrick?
I'm not going to lie, it'd be an awesome achievement to get through to knockout week. I'm not going to, you know, throw in the towel or anything like that. That's not me.
I guess it depends on how everyone else done, really. I have no idea. But yeah, I'll accept my fate. Whatever happens, you know, it'll be what it'll be.
Chefs, well done. Great cooking on show. It wasn't without faults here and there, but all four of you did a fabulous job today. We're very proud. Well done. As you know, we can only take our strongest chefs through to knockout week. One of you is leaving the competition.
We have made a decision, and there are two chefs that we believe deserve to go straight through to knockout week. Polly, Georgia, congratulations, you are both through to our knockout week. Well done. That then left us with a decision between Patrick and Ben. The chef that is leaving us is Ben. Ben, thank you very much.
Thank you, Ben.
Thank you. It's a whirlwind, the MasterChef experience. I'm proud of myself. I worked really hard to get this far. I don't leave here with my head held down. Like, I'm super proud and great opportunity and ready to go home and relax.
You three are through to knockout week. Well done. Congratulations. Take a bow.
Ready, come here. Oh, well done. Today was a roller coaster of both emotions and feelings. You know, it was up and down. We're in the big leagues now, knockout week next. Super proud to have made it this far so far and just keep pushing, show you guys what I got.
It really does mean a lot, you know, and using like my grandma's recipes and stuff, like there's a lot of meaning behind it, and it's great that they love the dishes, which I love as well. My girlfriend's going to scream, and yeah, I can't wait to tell her, yeah.
Oh, it feels amazing. Getting through to knockout week is definitely the biggest thing that's happened so far in my career. I'm just putting everything into it. It's my life at the moment.
Next time, 4 new hopefuls fight for their place in the quarter-final.
Oh, come on.
Set, set, set.
Last touches. Whatever it is, it's now or it ain't going on.
We can do this.
It's in the hands of the gods.
Just delicious.
Magnificent is a word I'd use.